G'day and welcome to Marty's Garden, and in today's video we're talking about should we add bananas to our mini food forest. Now this is really exciting and this is a reaction video, and I'm going to talk about my bananas and why we have them and how we've achieved possible success. You see, I haven't checked them in a couple of weeks and they had bananas on them, and look, I totally forgot to go around there, and so did my wife. So what we're going to do is we've got to go around the back of the food forest and take a look at the bananas, and hopefully nothing has eaten them, such as fruit bats or possums or whatever else that likes to eat bananas. Now we've got the food forest that runs along the side here, starting from beside the bale garden over here around the chook pen. Now it's connected up to the side of the chook pen so the forest gets fed and the microbes and fungi and everything get the nitrogen fed over into the system. So it's an interlinked system. We've had some bit of storm activity, so we've got a bit of fencing fall down. So I've got to go around this way past our second part of our chicken coop where we have some baby astrolorps and some quail in here. I don't know if you can see them in there. There they are. Look at that. Hello, hello. Anyway, maybe you can't see them, not too sure, because I'm vlogging on the GoPro today and moving around. And as we get round to the bananas, I'll show you something else really cool that's going on in the garden. And as you've been following the show, you've known we've had storm activity here and there's been a lot going on, and this is the tree that got ripped to shreds. It just absolutely got hammered, and it was a big tree and there's hardly anything left of it, and this is sort of like what we chopped up. And then over at the back here, before we get to the bananas, he's piled it over, he's pulled it over, and so the cows are scratching themselves on it, but it was all here in this area here. And yeah, it's been wild times here. But something else that I'm pretty happy about with the rain is because our passion fruit, which is covering our guava tree at the moment, which we need income, and we will have passion fruit very soon, I believe. And whatever's spare, the chickens will eat them. They're following me around because they go, we want food, let me out. Maybe I'll let you out in a little while, girls. And so we've got to come back and trim this passion fruit and let this guava grow and succeed. Now, we're going to move around to the banana patch. Now, there's a good chance that we may have lost these bananas. I've got two different varieties that were given to me from friends. One from 560 Farms at Pepe Fasos, and another friend at church. And so one's the fingers and the other one's the Cavendish, two different sort of types. And we've just let them go. I haven't come in here and done any culling of the trees, which is supposed to remove the ones with the thin leaves and keep the ones with the thick leaves and stuff. We're not on a hill. I like the idea of all the energy coming down from the sun and into the ground and sending that carbon into the ground and building our soil profile here and helping with worms and things like that. So we're going to slowly move around here and see if we've got the bananas, because they're around the back side of the fence. And then I'll give you a bit of a look around the garden after we do that. Now, I wish I could have some music going. I don't know, that's not the right type of music, right? But let's have a look. Oh, is it good or is it bad? Let's have a look, my friends. Oh, we got a giant hand of bananas, our very first one. Look at that. I'll go right up the top here and you can see, oh wow. That is way cool. Oh, our very first set of bananas. Now that, to me, that's exciting. We probably need to get that covered very soon, because I might have to come around here and then we're going to lose those bananas, and then the highs and the ups and lows have been pretty bad with the storms and the weather and everything. But we've also got some nice big leaves here that we can use. We want to do any type of sort of Asian cooking and things. And look, it's a new little tree, new little sucker coming up through there. Now, when I studied for growing bananas in agriculture, we covered that in one of our units. It said you got to pick the tree, the sucker that has the nice big wide leaves. Now this one, as I said, I haven't gone through and done any culling, but this one has a nice big wide leaf. And it must mean that it's going to suck in more sunlight, push more energy down to the ground, release those sugars to the microbe activity, and help the plant grow. Because look, in the wild, guys, we're not throwing out fertilizers, right? This is a system that we're trying to do to reenact as much as what will go on in the wild. And look at that beautiful, nice, big, healthy leaf there, and another sucker coming out down below. And I just let the chickens go in here, scratch around, throw a bit of mulch down every now and again, not too much. It's a fairly sort of wet yard, so this place is very low, so it gets more moist than most areas, so we don't have to worry about watering and things like that. So pretty happy with that. How's exciting? Give me a big thumbs up, guys, if you're stoked that we got our first bananas. And we can show that in an urban block you can do that. Now we've got a nice sized block. On this camera it looks much bigger than it is, because the way that the lenses and things sort of work when you're using wide angle lenses, it looks like things are further away than they are. But yeah, it's, you know, it's, you can walk around it in a couple of minutes, this place. So it's probably maybe 4 times the size of a normal urban yard. And look at this, what we got growing down here under a mango tree, cassava. We just planted that. Someone gave us a cutting. Now they take a long time to grow, but these produce a lot of calories, I believe. So another form of self-sufficient gardening, just in the space of I just threw down some mulch. I didn't do anything there. I haven't done any fertilizing, anything like that. The chickens will do all that. And we've got a self-sowed sunflower, which is very exciting as well. But I'm just like super stoked about those bananas, you know. And look, to be honest, this chicken coop plays a big role because it's right beside this forest here. And a lot of the roots, so the trees, the roots from the guava will be going underneath into that chicken coop. And everything that's breeding up, the biology and everything, just starts spreading all around the yard. And the way that it does that is through you just feeding really good healthy nitrogen, mulch and compost and things like that over time. And if you can't afford all that, just get a really good quality, just get a mulch that you can afford. The lighter the better, because it breaks down faster. And just keep putting layers and layers and layers around the place, just slowly over time. Oh, look at that. We've got beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've got zucchini very, very soon. So anyway, are you growing bananas? Are you considering it? If you've got a small space, you can grow dwarf bananas in containers or in a small area and do much the same thing and get things rolling. So you can say goodbye to the chickens. Hello girls, say goodbye. Say goodbye. I don't know what that one is. Say goodbye. All right, they're gonna lay some eggs for me. We're gonna harvest. Lots of things going on here at Marty's garden. Just waiting for the weather to clear up. And I thought I'd show you that video and keep you inspired. You can grow bananas too at your place. Look, I've never grown them before, first time. And pretty happy. All right, have a great day. Happy gardening. We'll see you at the next video real soon. Bye for now.